Hi, everybody, and welcome. So, I'm really excited to share with you the Traffic Takeoff messaging vault, which will expand over time, and it can be something that you can also utilize and add whenever you feel necessary. So I'm just going to talk you through exactly what it is, what it does, and how it can be helpful to you. So essentially, when we're trying to message people using social media or over the phone, we're going to come across many objections. And an objection is basically like them basically putting up a wall in front of you. And they can be quite defensive. They might say things like, I can't afford it right now, or they might be inquisitive, asking more questions. They might say things like, I need to think about it. And I think when you're starting out and you're on LinkedIn Messenger and you're on Facebook or Instagram and you're trying to sell to people via Messenger, it's a really great way to practice and look at what their objections are. So they're going to ask you questions, and then you're going to be like, how can I respond to this in the best way? That's the mindset that you need to be in. Because if you just respond back, you've got no consistency, no approach. You don't know what's working, what's not. So you need to analyze exactly what is working when somebody says that. Did I manage to convert that person when they were having doubts? Did I manage to get that sale over the line even when they told me they couldn't afford it? But how did I manage to do that? So we need to look at objections. So what I've done in here, so this is a Trello board, which you will get access to. You can edit it, you can trial it, you can amend it, you can do whatever you want with this. It's a tool to get you started. So these are common objections that people may say. So your price is too high. So response one, is that's something you can ask. Is this a question of price or value? So if they answer with price, you could answer along the line something like that. So you'll need to adapt this to fit your own business. But these are messages that have worked very well for myself in the past. So do you offer a guarantee? Okay, so like, for example, when somebody asks you about a guarantee, you'd be wrong to say and panic and think, oh my God, I don't, or oh my God, do they want 30 days, 60 days? I'm going to say 30 days. The best way to handle a lot of objections and questions is to respond with a question. So you ask them, what sort of guarantee are you looking for? Or if I had a guarantee, what would that guarantee look like? And what you're doing here is you're now preempting the response. So you're not having to guess anymore. Before you were guessing, now you can give a specific response. So I did this to somebody who was wanting to sign up to the course. They said, do you offer a guarantee? And I said, well, what sort of guarantee are you looking for? And they were like, oh, I don't know, maybe 7 days or something, just enough so I can see if I like it. And then you can be like, oh, okay. And then you can say yes, or go on to explain further about your sort of process, if not. And you actually have something now tangible to work with. So this is a really, really great tool, because when I first started out, this is why I started with this sort of framework, is because I needed to create consistent answers. And when I didn't get the response I wanted, I could then come back into here and tweak it. So I was constantly analyzing my approach. That's the best way to get sales and get high conversions. So what to do, prospect won't stop pestering you. The urgency isn't there for them. They want a face-to-face meeting. So some things what not to say as well. So it's always quite good to have a good read up of this. Conversation starters, the compliment. You can start to add like copy that sells. So this is a great tool for you, like those hooks and things. If you see, the idea of this list is that if you see other people's hooks and strap lines around, you think, God, that's quite good. Pop it into here, add a card. And I absolutely love using this tool. This tool is something I've used all the time, many times, and have expanded on and have changed and tweaked over time. This should be your go-to area to handle any sort of messaging of what to say. Once you get really confident with this, when you get on the phone, it's going to come more natural. So you can start to practice over Messenger, especially if you've got kind of like services which are below, say, £1,000 to £2,000. You can definitely conduct all of those sales without the need to get on the phone. So this is a really great tool to have.